Good day. How are you? Amazing. OMG, it's been a minute, but I have one for you coming up right now. I just want to say thank you so much to all of you who just send me constant love, feedback, comments, emails. Trust me, I'm not overwhelmed. I'm overjoyed. You're amazing. Stay awesome and always be true to yourself. And here's another episode of Fannytastic Life, just for you. Good day. How are you? Amazing. So, if you haven't heard already, let me just be the first to tell you that we have moved from New Jersey to Florida. And I'm driving my husband crazy right now with a honey-do list of helping us get this house whipped into shape. So you all know how much I love my forever home and how much I actually will miss that home. But with that said, I had to make life adjustments, and we took a caravan of all of us, drove from New Jersey to Florida. There's my dog trying to get acquainted in this house, but we really did it, and we're here now. Now, I wouldn't suggest this for the faint of heart, driving south for 18 hours, walking into the garage right now. Listen to that. Garage door. Isn't that cool? That's our ADT system. We got the ADT control. Love it. Love it if you're looking for ADT control. But we really drove with 3 kids, my mother-in-law, my husband's uncle, 2 turtles, and a giant fish named Fanny Jr. And we made it happen. We set a plan and said, let's do it. Let's just do it. And I gotta say, I don't think it was a mistake. I think that sometimes in life, you have to adjust and work with the obstacle and move ahead. What does that mean for our home and our friends? Well, we sold the house. We're selling the house, I should say. I'm talking past tense. We're selling the house, that beautiful, amazing, humongous house. And I don't know if I'm a bragger, but I am a boaster. And that house just loved it so much. So, I mean, if you're interested in the house, hit me up. But, and we had to figure life out. My kids, they're virtual. So that was okay. And my little one, well, he's with me. And as you all know, I work from home. So there you go. I'm just excited because I haven't posted for a while because I was kind of caught in my own emotions. Have you ever felt that way? Like you withdraw yourself or from society? And you guys know me. I'm so loud and annoying. I can't just sit back in the corner, but I did. I had to. But the other day, we went out. I was working all day, working. And we figured out that we had to just break away. So we took the kids to the pool. The kids go to the pool like literally every day with their dad. I mean, you're in Florida. It's hot. And according to the community, it's an all-year pool and it's outside. That boggles my mind. Somebody was like, oh, it's too cold for the pool today. I'm like, it's 88 degrees. I have a sunburn. I'm doing this. I got my nose plugged on and I swam. And you know what? I felt like the inner mermaid came out. I was like, look at me, here I am, what is this? You know, not Ariel, but you feel me. And it was great. Like this, it's been a while. This year was rough. And I know a lot of you are looking at each other like, what the hell just happened? Did you see that? So I was like, I feel ready. I'm ready to talk about it again. I'm ready to post again. I'm ready to do this again. So the big thing today is we're just really getting through the boxes. I always feel you can't sit on packed boxes because then you're harboring truths. What does that mean? That means when you don't unpack a box and it sits there, It's not that you're lazy or that you're procrastinating. It's that whatever's in that box is not meaningful. That's what it means. Because right now in your house, think of a box that you have not opened. It's sitting in your closet or in your basement. It has no value to you. But one day you're going to stumble across it and open it, and then it'll become a treasure. When we were moving, we had boxes in our basement that had treasures in it. It had my mom's poem book. It had my father's letter that he wrote me. And we almost left without it because I was like, we can't take any more. And I said to myself, we can't live like that no more. I want everything out of boxes. Nothing in a box. And if it's not relevant, then let's just get rid of it. If that shirt is too tight, who am I kidding? Let's go donate. You know what I mean? You have to just do that. Now, some revelations that I want to just talk about real quick. There were some people who, and I'm going to mention them, and you guys know I don't mention. But first and foremost, let me just mention Mama. Let me tell you something. She's a ride or die. She is a ride or die. Francia, if I never gave you the credit, let me give you the credit right now. You are a ride or die, I must say. She dealt with my annoyingness, and she wrangled us and was like, look, this is what we got to do. We got to the house. She was like, let's do this, let's do that. And I was like, yes, Mama. Because she had us a certain way that we fell in line. And I was like, Mama, you are ride or die. I love that. Okay. Theo Miguel drove from New Jersey all the way to Florida with my son. And an amazing, amazing human. Let me just tell you. He's my husband's father's brother. And my husband's father, Sergio. When my husband was with him as a young person, Miguel took him under his wing. Sergio Jr. And then to ride with my son, Sergio the Third, it felt something amazing. And I know my husband felt it too. The abundance of trust, love, and respect can never, ever, ever let you know how much I appreciate you. And plus the last 19 years. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention. April 17 passed. Just FYI, that was my husband and mine. Our first date, April 17th. So we're 19 years right now. We still new. So anyway, some other mentions. Genesis. I'm giving you a shout out, girlfriend. Not only did you come through, 4 times, right? But you provided so much love and respect and care that I needed in those moments. Genesis, thank you so much. To you and your family, to your cousin and your sister and your mom, thank you so much. We really needed your help and you came through. Thank you. Roxbury, whoop whoop. Cynthia Levinson, my neighbor. Wow. Girlfriend, everyone needs a neighbor and a friend like this woman right here in the greenhouse. You are amazing, and if you don't know that, know that. I totally love and care for you and the boys, and I don't think I could ever meet another neighbor like you, another friend. My husband's buddy, Daniel, and his wife, we love you so much, Daniel. My sons were very like, Daniel, take care, God bless you. Roxbury Rotary, oh my goodness, the love, the abundance of love from all of you. You know, I know famous Steve Alford, my husband loves you and respects you. Scott, you know you're the cutest. Love Scott. Judy, everybody. Jackie, just, if I don't say your name, all the Dons, if I don't say your name, just a shout out to the ones who passed away this year. Love you, Rotary. Always in our heart. Always a friendship. Should say Bill's wife. Just all of you. So much respect. Elizabeth too. All my kids, their friends, and their friends' moms. Forget about their friends. First of all, Terry, Miriam, Patricia. By the way, I think it's Franco's birthday right now, so happy birthday, Franco. And the family, Kate, and we love you. We love you all. These are just hardships that hurt because every time you change a chapter, There's still that beautiful chapter that you just went through. You guys know how much you mean to us. And forever, we're Roxbury proud. I should also mention, my family and friends, just because we're in Florida, and I'm going to tell you this because this is what my father told me. All of you probably by now know what happened to my father. My father, had a legacy, right? He went through something that I would wish never on my enemy. But in my father's moments when we were apart, he would say, Fanny, don't worry, don't be sad. We're still on earth together. And when we're not on earth, I'll be in heaven watching over you. My family who cried when we left and was like, oh my God, we're never going to see you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the politics. Why? Because it's not about Christmas and it's not about Thanksgiving. It's not about Passover. It's not about Easter. A whole year was on quarantine and you didn't see people, but you were still in contact with them. Some of my friends I haven't seen for 5-10 years, but they're still my friends. And we still stay in contact. It might just be a like or a text or a this, but they know forever that I'm right there for them and they're right there for me. And we could be literally 5 minutes from each other and we haven't seen each other for a long time. That will never extinguish our friendship, our connection. And family, of course, think about it. It doesn't matter how far someone is, you hold that in your love in your heart. And this is a real personal one for me because I'm going to miss you guys for right now until I see you again. And when you come to visit me, oh, wow, listen, we're going to have a good time. So when we get over here, I knew my aunt lived out here, but I didn't know where really. Like I had an idea and we told the realtor we needed something. She could help. Oh, let me give a real shout out to Rachel, girlfriend. Thank you for this house. So she did the damn thing. Thank you so much. And I told her like exactly where, like Orlando, this area, but I didn't know where we were going to land. And then it ended up that we landed in the Kissimmee area, but I know I'm saying that wrong. So it's Kissimmee. I don't want to sound like a tourist. But when we found out our address or the roundabouts where we would be, we learned that it was literally a mile from my aunt. What a gift from God, because when we tried to visit last time, we really couldn't. And I said, wow, I wish that we could be close. We don't see her. And now we're right here, which is great. I could harass her and bother her all the time. So this is really very interesting. But then I found out also other family members that I know live nearby, some of my cousins. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait a minute, you live in this area? What? And then some of my friends were like, hey, I have friends out there. They're your friends. So you have friends. Sometimes you need to hear that. Not that you need friends, but you need connections. You do. Some people are like, I'm fine by myself. Go ahead, do you. Not me. I'm a social butterfly. I need connections. The other thing is, we were walking around, and I was like, okay, I don't know. These people want friends out here, these neighbors. I'm scared. I'm not scared. We go walk the dog, and everyone's like, hi, welcome, welcome. And I was like, oh my goodness. Everyone's a human. Everywhere you go, there is a human. It's a human person, a love, a happiness, a want, a need, a crave. The same thing that you feel. Everybody feels that way. And, when we lived in Roxbury, we had deer, bears, right? Out here you have alligators. So we know there's some alligators nearby. So a new lesson for me to learn. I do like alligator patterns. So, I'll just tread lightly with my dogs. But in closing, there is no mountain that is too high. There is no valley that is too deep. Because every time I look behind myself, I know I got God on my back. And I know I got the love in my heart. Thank you so much for listening to this journey of Fannytastic Life. Trust. More to come.